After a weekend in the 40s and in some cases 50s, a lot of the snow has melted off the weather deck. Just a couple of very small piles. It's going to take a while to get rid of those big snow piles in the grocery store parking lots, though. Nonetheless, 13 Weather Ball is red. We've got warmer weather ahead all week long, and this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. We forecast an afternoon high, which is what we usually do, of 30, and it made 31. Midnight high was at midnight last night, but that's within 3 degrees of our forecast, and we've done that 8 days in a row. And today, one of the rare below average days here in the past week or so, but we're going to be back warmer than average all this week and into next week. Snowfall, as we showed you earlier, we had a very snowy February, but for the season, we are running about 20 to as much as 40 inches below average, even South Bend running below average. A little more over toward Detroit and Lansing, believe it or not, but also a deficit off to the north, especially up here in Marquette, where they have yet to reach 100 inches. That's about 50 inches below average. We got clearing skies across the area. We're going to see mostly clear skies much of this week as the storm track is going to stay well to our south. In the meantime, high pressure moving overhead will shift our winds more to a southerly direction here during the day tomorrow, and that's going to warm things up. Watch where the weather patterns are. We've got a split flow, one coming off to the north of us. That's keeping all of the storms to the north of us, and then this southern stream that's keeping all of the wet weather systems well to our south. Not a real big warm up until we get into next week. We'll stay in the low and eventually mid and upper 40s from time to time. But watch what happens next week. A jet stream kind of dips down over the southwest, and we get a nice southwest flow all next week. So that means I think everyone's going to get into the 50s. We also may see quite a bit of rain next Wednesday or Wednesday night. Long range outlook, which comes out on Friday. This is the 2-week observations or the forecast from the 13th through the 26th. Kind of reflects that thinking. A large portion of the country, higher chances for warmer than average temperatures. In fact, we've got an over 70% chance of that, and about a 55% chance we'll have more rain during that same 2-week period. That starts on March 13th. Forecast, though, for tomorrow, plenty of sunshine. It may become breezy again with a south-southwest wind this time. Low 40s from Muskegon and Howland's northward all the way down to South Haven. Further inland, we'll be in the upper 30s to around 40. A little bit breezy, especially in the afternoon through the early evening. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, it may take a while for the breezes to kick on in. That will be later in the afternoon and evening. Highs will be in the low and possibly even mid-40s down toward Kalamazoo. 13 on your side forecast. Average high is 38. We are going to warm things up into the low and mid 40s with dry weather through the weekend. There's that Monday night rain that we might get, and next Wednesday as our readings finally climb back into the 50s.